me when.
Go.
I'm not going to belabor this. It's December 23rd. But next week, have whatever you want on Christmas. Don't make yourself sick. No one has to log their food on Christmas. You get the day off. No logs necessary. Next week, when you're kind of feeling like, why can't these pants zip up? You get out this packet, and in here, there's 2 sheets of paper. It says, these are the good things that will start happening to me tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, or even 2 or 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if I do take action now to lose weight. You fill that out. You can even flip it over and write more if you've got more. Then the next sheet. These are all the bad things that will start happening to me tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, or even 2, 5, 10 years from now, if I don't take action to lose weight. Really think about this. Don't globally say things like, I might, get sick. Write down high blood pressure, high cholesterol, adult onset diabetes. Really think about the things that'll happen. Again, don't do this tonight. Don't do it on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Do it next week. This is really interesting here about getting your head around it. When you come in here on January 6th, I think starting January 6th, there'll be at least 50 people who are committed to this group and what we're doing. If 50 people lost 10 pounds in 6 months, that would be 500 pounds. 500. There isn't one person in this room except for maybe a couple who hit their goal weight, but just about everybody else can lose 10 pounds. So you wrap your head around that and you say, we're going to lose weight. I'm going to call you. People took a little advantage of me, I'll admit it. Oh, Ellen's working a long time and maybe she won't call me. Maybe if I don't show up, she won't call me. I'll call you. I'll track you down. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. The reason I do that is I played those games. I went to Weight Watchers and I said, oh, geez, I went to 3 parties. I'm just not going to go this week. But next week, I'm going to be so good. And then I'll go. And then the next week would happen. I'd go, geez, I wasn't as good as I really planned. I know. I'll go next week. Show of hands. How many played that Weight Watchers game? Ooh, yeah. And then all of a sudden you quit. You quit, and so you run into your leader in Walmart, and she's over there, and you're going, I don't want her to. The nicest person in the world, you look at her like you saw Satan's wife. Oh my God, there's my Weight Watchers leader. Ah! I even had someone at the carols in verse look at me, and she was like heading towards the cookie table, and she looked at me, and then I kind of looked the other way, and she said to my son, I really want a cookie, but your mother's here. So the thing is, that's why I don't go to the church picnic. I don't want to put that kind of pressure on you guys. Did you have your, yes, Sherry?
Maybe we should put a picture of you on our refrigerator.
I think that's a good idea. Go to the blog, print them out, or I'll put one in the very first one. I know, I'll put my before. You can put my before picture on your refrigerator. That'll get you going. Take a really good look at your head. Go back in time. Say, I can go back in time to session 6 and say, where did I fail? Because I said there was a big award tonight, and someone said, did you finally get to your 140? I said, no, it wasn't me. And they go, whoa, because I've been struggling with those same 1 or 2 pounds forever. What did I do wrong the past session 6? I can come up with things. I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have maybe tried this. We need to look at what we've done good, what we've done bad. And also, we need to reward ourselves, and I also think it's good to punish ourselves. And you might say, well, Ellen, that's ridiculous. I don't mean like take those cat of 9 tails. I mean things such as simple, if I don't, either stay the same or lose weight by January 6th, I'm going to not watch TV for a month. Or I'm going to go to church twice a week instead of once a week. A little something that there'll be a cause, a consequence. Read this, come up with something, because if you don't have a plan, if you just keep, I'm going to schlep into pray it off on Thursday night, what, I didn't lose weight? Well, look at your log. Okay, I'm going to be really good this week, and then you schlep back in. I didn't lose weight? Well, let's look at your log. And then if you don't change something, if you don't do something different, it's going to be, it'll be next June and we'll be going session 8, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, but I do think if we wrap our head around 10 pounds, just say 10, take whatever you had tonight, minus 10, and then if you do more, what is that? Bonus. You do less, then you can say, what did I do wrong? Okay. Also, let's stop with those excuses. Let's stop going with the genetics. And, you know, I can give you a million. Oh, I've had a really stressful time, and this past year was so stressful. Yeah, we got stress. There's tons of stress. Everyone's got stress. But what we need to do... Oh, Bob, you missed him. Santa was here. We need to even get that magazine picture. We've done this before where you take those skinny models and you put your face on it. Somebody made me a coffee mug with my face. It's hysterical. I look at it every day. It's fun. We need to, and this, I love number 10. It says, hang out with skinny people. Remember that story about my mother? Where I had all these friends in high school, and one of them was like the head cheerleader and everything, and she said, geez, Ellen, you know, you keep hanging around with all these skinny girls, you really should find yourself a couple of fat friends. And then remember Steve sat there one day and he goes, and you finally did. And we roared at that. I thought it was the funniest thing I ever heard. But really, you know, we do come here because we have kindred spirits. When I tell my, you know, go to Weight Watchers, don't go, you're all sitting there going, yeah. We can relate to each other's struggles. Are we talking about the same thing day in, day out? Isn't that what life is? You know, I went to Mass Saturday night and I just was amazed at how it always starts in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It always ends in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Mass is the same. We like that. We like that. Pray it off is the same. Every week we have a different topic. You know, stress, this, that, but we know when we come here, we're going to focus for an hour, not beat ourselves up. Oh, I'm such a failure, I'm such a pig, I'm so fat. No, we're here to say, what can I do to kind of change the direction I'm taking? And we've done it. I look around, every single person in this room has done something to change that direction. You have to conceive that yourself is going to lose weight, believe you can do it, and then you achieve that goal. You know, I even said to someone in this past week, do you ever have like a couple cookies and then panic and you think, I've gained all my weight back? I wake up and I think, am I going to gain all that weight back? I never want to gain it back. Just focusing on it means that I'm not going to. You have that couple cookies, you go to the office party, you gain 4 pounds, then you work hard to take it off. You have to believe you can keep it off just like you believe you can lose it.